sun's going down at the end of another beautiful day out here riding my bike. You know, and after years of riding and reviewing these bikes, making these videos, there's definitely some brutal truths that I've learned. Some things that, you know, other people maybe just don't want to admit to or aren't going to tell you when you're first getting into riding. So here are 6 brutal truths about mountain biking that I think you'll appreciate hearing. Definitely some that you guys will be able to resonate with and agree with. Why 6? I don't know, because this isn't like some chat GPT and AI driven bullshit. This is just me being real with you guys. So here we go, let's get started. Brutal truth number 1. You will spend way more time climbing uphill than you will going back downhill on your mountain bike. So if you're the type of guy that really doesn't like putting in a lot of effort, putting in a lot of miles for those smiles, then mountain biking might not be for you. There's 2 options, really, if you don't like climbing. You can get an e-bike, or you can get friends with trucks or big bike racks that like to do shuttle laps that basically drive each other up and down these fire roads so you can avoid climbing. But here's the brutal truth about those 2 options, the e-bike and the shuttle laps. E-bikes, for one, yeah, it's easier to get uphill, but you're lugging all that weight on the way back downhill. You're worrying about, is your battery charged enough? You know, when are you gonna run out of battery life? If you're not worried about battery life, it's because you have such a big battery and motor that you're definitely feeling that weight on the way back downhill. And e-bikes, don't get me wrong, they're fun, but it's never gonna give you the satisfaction that a normal trail bike like this Siskiyou T7 would. Now, the second option, shuttle laps, shuttling with friends. Yes, this is fun. Yes, it's a great option, but there's some definite drawbacks I've found with doing those shuttle laps. I mean, it takes me long enough to get ready for a ride, get out here to the trails, get my bike all ready. I'm finally motivated, I'm finally ready to ride, but that day I'm doing shuttle laps. So now I gotta wait for the 4 other people I'm riding with to show up, get ready, get their bikes all ready, for them to get all suited up, and for all of us to be able to get up to the top of the trails together. Once you get going, yeah, it's those repetitive laps. It's a ton of fun. But for me, sometimes being out here solo like this gives me a chance to think, just gives me a chance to like decompress, get away from all the bullshit in this world. So shuttle laps, well, they're fun. They're not always the answer either. Sometimes you're just gonna wanna suck it up, deal with those climbs, embrace the challenge on the way up, and enjoy that time to yourself, man. Brutal truth number 2. You will spend way more time than you want to getting ready to go out and ride your mountain bike. I mean, just from the time you decide you want to go ride, like leave a comment down below. Like, how much time does it take you from the time you actually say, I'm gonna go ride my mountain bike today, until the time you're actually out on your bike, pedaling uphill, or God forbid at the top of the climb, getting ready to smash back downhill? For me, I know it took, you know, way longer than I thought today, just getting ready to go for a ride. I was sitting through traffic forever getting here, getting out to the ride. You know, once I got here, making sure my bike was set up, making sure, you know, my chain was lubed and everything was ready to go, making sure my tire pressure, oh shit, my tire pressure. See, I was only at 16 PSI right there. That would have been a fucking nightmare. Inflate your tires to the right pressure. Make sure you know the pressure you like and keep it there every single time. Get precise with it. I like to run about 26 to 28 PSI on my rear tire just as a starting point, and then depending on the trails I'm riding, I'll put a little bit more, or not really too much less. So right now I'm gonna go 28 in the back because I know these are a little bit rockier trails. So right there I got 28.1, close enough. And then on the front tire, I go with just about 2 psi, 2 to 3 psi less. Brutal truth number 3. Not all trails are marked equally. Not all trails have the same amount of signage. Trail goes that way, trail goes that way, trail goes that way, trail goes that way. No markings. Not a single trail marking. I know where I come from. I got, they got really good trail markings there in Oregon where I'm used to riding. Every single trail is marked, every single intersection. You hop on trail forks, you hit a little icon on the trailhead, get directions there, hop off. You can pretty much put trail forks away and ride the trails with ease. That's not the case everywhere you ride. Following myself on the map. That's it. Like no freaking trail signs anywhere, just these blocks. Damn. Keep watching, stay tuned for brutal truth number 4. I think that's one a lot of you guys are gonna be able to relate to. All right, let's get going. Brutal truth number 4. Watching a trail, watching someone ride a trail on YouTube versus actually going out and trying to ride a trail, especially some tech like this yourself, 2 totally different things. I don't know about you, but I like to watch BKXC, Brian's videos. He rides trails all over the world, so I'll watch his videos and figure out what trails to ride in a specific state. Watershed is one of the trails I watched recently on his channel, and he was just mobbing through this stuff, riding it blind. Actually, I think maybe it was his second time riding it, but some of the trails he's riding blind, flying through these rocky sections like nothing. And here I am, trying to give myself, not too hard of a time because this is my first time riding. I am out here by myself, but I'm riding this trail so damn slow. It looks so much different watching it on YouTube than it does out here in person. Man, that's a brutal truth. Have you guys ever experienced that? Where you guys saw something on YouTube, you went to go ride the trail and you're like, holy shit, this trail looks sketchy. Oh, shoot. All right. Ooh. Oh. Oh man. I remember watching Brian BKXC just flying through this stuff with ease. Man. And I know, like, I've rode with Brian in the past, and I know I'm at least, somewhat, close to his skill level or good enough to at least ride the trails he rides. And I know that one of the hardest parts about riding a tech trail like this is when you overthink it and slow down because you get caught up on rocks, and speed is kind of your friend up to a degree at least. So you got to keep some sort of a consistent speed. I know that, and I'm trying to. Oh shit, but I just can't. Brutal truth number 4, you guys. That's just a brutal truth. Look at these freaking view right here. No, I gotta get some bike pics right here. Boom. And that brings me perfectly on to brutal truth number 5, you guys. You will spend way more time than you ever thought taking pictures of your mountain bike than anything else on the trail. In fact, if you go on trail forks looking for pictures of the trail you're riding to see like how gnarly it is, how technical it is, most of the time all you see is people, taking stupid pictures like I just did right there of my freaking bike next to a damn pond. It's like, thanks a lot, you guys. Trying to figure out what this trail's like and how technical it is. A picture of the trail would really help. So brutal truth number 5, just go ahead and get it over with. Snap those Instagram pics of your bike, upload them, then keep fucking riding. But that's not it. Brutal truth number 6 is one that I, really got to get off my chest. So make sure you stay tuned at the end of this downhill run right here. Brutal truth number 6. Brutal truth number 6. There you go. Coming right up. All right, let's go. And brutal truth number 6 brings me right back here where the video started, at the end of a long day. You know, got the fireflies starting to come out right here because the sun is going down. Been riding all day. And brutal truth number 6 is, if you're ever thinking about starting a mountain bike YouTube channel, just know that these videos take way more time, you know, making, editing, you know, out here filming, riding with one hand on your bike like I am right now, filming yourself. These videos take way more time than you could ever possibly imagine. And if you're gonna be a mountain bike YouTube creator, YouTuber, whatever the fuck you wanna call it, you better love making videos, because you're gonna spend a lot less time riding your bike and a hell of a lot more time filming yourself, talking about your bike, setting up your camera to get those 1 or 2 good B-roll clips to be able to include in the footage. Spend way more time than you want on fucking stupid thumbnails and titles and all the shit that you say, you know, you don't really care about, and you're not gonna care too much about the views. But then you just kind of realize that you have to have the right title and the right thumbnail, or else you're just wasting your time and wasting everybody else's time, because they're never going to click on the video and actually get to see it. So brutal truth number 6, if you're thinking about making a mountain bike YouTube channel, brutal truth number 6 is that it takes way more time than you could ever possibly imagine. This video is what, probably going to be like less than 10 minutes when it comes out. And yet I've been out here all fucking day, you know, for hours, you know, driving here, planning to come here, driving here, getting here, climbing up the mountain, getting lost out in the freaking woods, and then filming this on the way uphill and way back down. So that's definitely brutal truth number 6 for me. Those are just 6 of my brutal truths. But here goes what I want to hear from you. What is the one brutal truth that you've noticed, something that other people just either don't have the balls to say, won't say, or something that maybe you didn't realize when you first got into the sport? Thanks you guys for watching. Hope you appreciate it. See you guys on the next one. Peace.